A new package came yesterday. I didn't have time to open it before now. I got 2 packages. This is one of them. From the same man. I bought 2 chainsaws here in Sweden for a good price, of course. And the man seems polite and good and fair and everything. Good feeling about this. Look at that, man. Oregon. That's what I thought. There was some. It's a hard tip. Laser weld. This is not much used. Sandvik. That's Norwegian. Very cool. This is very old. Sagsvärd. Bar with a nose tip in English. Sandvik. This is rare and old. Roll top in English. Nothing more there. But man, look at this. Made in Canada, Oregon. And this is dusty and dirty. F-70. I thought it was an E-70. Let's see, there should be a plate on it. I thought so. It should be a plate. Don't see a plate. Not for now. Clean it up. Goes around. Okay, it's a little bit loose. All this, you take off all this bar cover and the handle is same in one operation. So dirty, I will be cleaned up, and then if I don't remember wrong, there is it's the bar, it's the chain and the bar. The chain fits the bar. Gross, man. And if I don't remember wrong, there was some kind of interesting bar in the second bag 2 or second package. I guess I remember a little wrong. There's only one very nice bar. But the chainsaw here is so cool to look at. Hard nose. Many inches this? 18 maybe? The other one must be 24 or something. Not too bad, the chain. You never know, with this kind of old saws it could be rusty, like really rusty. But this is no problem to get alive again. If I just could always have a problem with these chains when they I never figure out it's completely good. But now I will get one loop out of several loops. Good chain even. It's doable to to make operative again. Only a small little part of it is totally stuck. Not much emballage in that. But look at this! Ah, dirty. He mentioned it was dirty. Clean it up, it will look like very nice. Stop switch. Oh, the spiders has been here and made a Homelite zip. Little broken here. I have another one which I'm stuck with, which has a tremendous good spark. I noticed that because it gave me a really kick. Pre-start. Ah, oil pump. Here. Smooth, moving. Missing the screw for the intake. Air intake. Yeah, it moves good. Ah, this will be cool. No gasoline in it, good sign. There's a fuel line there too. Not this strange gasoline filters, which I don't understand too much of. Some swamp or something. But a normal fuel filter and fuel line. Homelite zip chainsaw 906830. Now it's easy to take away the dust and the shit. I only read 6, no number. Homelite zip. They even tell magneto point settings 015. Use champion year 6 year. Or so very thorough instructions here. Or high quality or high HQ 8R spark plug. Gap settings 0.025 inches. Tells me not much because I am centimeter guy. 3/4 pint Homelite oil SA30 viscosity with before pouring into fuel tank. Mix thoroughly. 3/4 pint. This is American stuff. I read on the list how much it is, but it needs a vintage mixture, extra oil, 2-stroke oil in it, so I don't go ahead and what's the name? Score it at once. But I will clean it and then I will check the spark and maybe check the compression, and then will be exciting to see if it starts. The other one here I have several of works. I have 3, I think, maybe even 4 now. Very powerful 70 cc chainsaw. Looks bad, but will be looking good. And mount a bar on it and see how it react. The seller, he didn't know anything about them. Oh, smell like paint. Hope there is no paint. It smells of paint because it's old gasoline, old, and but I hope there is no inner painting fragments here. Paint. Sometimes they paint inside of the gasoline tank, and when it gets old, there is a lot of debris because the paint has loosened from the surface and become fragments of paint in the fuel tank. Not so convenient. So I will water brush it gently where it's hazard or where it's vulnerable for problems. That means the carburetor and the ignition coil and points around the magneto wheel. Be careful there. And if you have a visible coil, you be careful to water pressure that. Same goes with all chainsaws. But it looks shitty, and that is no problem to fix with a little water clean, and it will be another world. Same as the weather. One day it's sunshine and nice weather, other day it's windy and rainy. Nice to have a nice. And you will see this is a tough looking, not so cozy looking, not so happy looking. After I clean them, they will look cool and happy and exciting. And then the second one, the Husqvarna F-70. I didn't take off any covers, I just cleaned it. It was highly needed. So there's a lot of old sawdust behind the bar cover. But now things looks more happy for me, and it's eye candy now. But the real goodie about this bargain is that this bar I bought, that came with it, after all, it's never been used. And the chain too. It's completely unused, completely new. That I didn't know, and the seller, he didn't mention anything about that. So I guess my guess is that he didn't know much about what he's selling, and that's the common thing, because you buy a house or you heritage from a relative, chainsaws or wood equipment, and you don't know much about it. You buy a house, you find an old chainsaw in it, and or a barn, and well, you sell it quickly and don't investigate too much what it is. And people here, some people in Sweden and a lot of people in Norway, they have a lot of money, so they don't need to look so carefully about everything. That's how it is. And That's a good thing to be wealthy and healthy. Why not? And this is maybe one or two collectors would like to have, but it's not so nice looking. But airbrush it a little so it's looking a little better. But it's maybe would do nice on a wall or a shelf. Sandvik, it's a famous Norwegian. They have cut it to make it shorter, so it's not original length. But the tip, maybe is, I think they have shortened it. Yeah, they must have, because I can see the inscription here is amputated. The reason why I know the sword, you can see it on the paint, there is no scratches. But I tried to clean it for gunk in the track. There is no gunk. I wonder how big it is. I wonder if I could find out. Only have a number. Not so easy to read. It has been mounted on a chainsaw, looks like, but never been in use. Only some small parts of gunk here, but that is because it has been mounted. They maybe made some drilling here, carving out, homemade carve. I hope I can use it. And it's might have been used on this chainsaw, like that. No, what am I saying? Where is the tensioner on this? Oh, it's there. Yeah, I will figure out and see later on. Just need to brag a little about my bargain. But this is so cool looking. It's so great looking. I even have a spark key here. Spark plug key. It's loose. I should have checked that before I cleaned it, but now it's a little wet, maybe a little risky to drag the. Is that my hair? What is on and what's off? Difficult to read in this light. Yeah, it looks like this is on. Okay, the whole housing here is loose. I'm missing the screws on top and on the side. It gives sparks. Cool, man. This has this short spark plug. I don't know what that's all about. Must be something from the days way back. I never seen this kind of spark plugs on only on old chainsaws. I seen them. Yeah, it gives sparks. I bet it's firing straight off those two chainsaws here. That's my bet. The seller didn't know nothing. So then I take my lucky bargain indoor, make them dry out for tomorrow.